skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise, with Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, "We're definitely going to have the best pick-and-roll chemistry in the league for years to come." We'll see about that, guys, but they are very promising.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hawks. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, a game behind.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league, and now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two guard. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now Simmons. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Young, rejected by Harris. Here's Green. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Simmons looking it over. Passes it to Green. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Gallinari with it. Now Green defending. Simmons against Young. Cloak loose. To the inside. Capella. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
And now here comes Young leading the break. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
That's good from Simmons.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And Simmons drops them both.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease. You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Back to Gallinari. Three-pointer. But they get it back. Collins finds Young. Softly drops in the floater.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Simmons coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Embiid against Gallinari. And a wide open look for Simmons. Here's Embiid, and he converts the layup.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Young passes to Gallinari. Tipped away and stolen by Thibault. Fast break, here we go. And Simmons slams it in.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it. That three off the mark. The 76ers leading. Feeds to Simmons. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Philadelphia shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And here's Embiid. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots. And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Harris with it. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
I mean, it's difficult not to fall for Harris's pump fake. I mean, he's so clever at getting defenders off the ground and just simply going up and into the contact.
The 76ers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Shoot two.
That's good from Harris.
Yeah, he was a 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
And Harris drops them both. The Hawks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Young taking his time here. Gallinari outside. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Green with the block.
Oh, look, blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes, his exceptional sense of timing.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young with the ball. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. Harris passes to Embiid, and Capella sends it back. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Harris. Over in the corner, Green. Embiid trying to break loose. Green, no luck. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up with the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open. No good with the triple. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Young dishes to Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
And we'll see what, or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Curry passes to Milton. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Here's Rondo. He kicks it to Dunn. Pass to Rondo. He feeds it to Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Another shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016, spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks trailing. Rondo passes to Fernando. Now here's Dunn. Tight defense on him, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
And here is Milton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 3. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Lets it go from 11. And he lays it straight in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Milton. Curry kicks to Korkmaz. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Now here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Here's Okongwu. Count it. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry looking around. And that one drops. Curry's got 5 points so far. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Here's Rondo. Dishes it to Okongwu. Rondo against Curry. Rondo, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now, here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Milton. Fires for 3. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks leading. 1:49 left to play in the first. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Dunn. They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. Onyeka Okongwu is second.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
And that one falls for Rondo. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
And then having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And Rondo drops them both. The 76ers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Curry passes to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. It's tipped and stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Passes it to Hunter. Takes the 3. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bradley passes to Milton. Back to Bradley. Pass to Milton. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Rondo against Curry. Over Okongwu. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Rajon Rondo. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 9. Milton kicks to Bradley. Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. 9-point game his last outing. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Magic. Now Rondo. Bradley with some nice D.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And the basket by Curry.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Rondo against Curry. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Now here's Rondo. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. 2 points. That one goes. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Ooh, precision pass from Rondo. No questioning his credentials as a facilitator.
Simmons against Rondo. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Rondo. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the pass to Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Okongwu. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Simmons with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. Now here's Bogdanovich. He was all alone on that one. Collins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. And Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
The 76ers trail by 11.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Hawks leading by 11. Outside Collins. The dish now to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Pass to Harris. High post, Embiid. They need this. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Gallinari outside. Kicks it to Capella. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Green. Just 5 on the clock. Collins, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris dishes to Embiid. Now the feed to Green.
Aggressive offensive mindset. The defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
He's known as a three-point specialist. I mean, Green is also an excellent perimeter defender, a great role guy who plays within himself.
Second free throw, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's Gallinari with the 3. They get it again. Shot by Collins, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Green, the pass to Thibault. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. It's good.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Young with the ball. He has 7. He dishes it to Gallinari. Passes to Collins. Simmons against Young. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Green dishes to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Joel Embiid.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here is Young. Count it.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And here is Simmons. He's got 9. Down low, here's Embiid. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gallinari left side. It's stolen by Harris. Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Thibault. Here's Embiid, moves back up. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Atlanta leading by 8. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Inside, Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Collins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. Over Collins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now, here's Dunn. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. Young against Simmons. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Gallinari with the steal. Here's Dunn. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Great instincts on the break. Dunn seems to have a knack for running the right route.
Young against Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. The pass to Gallinari. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Young. And Embiid with the block.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Simmons.
And once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young against Simmons. Gallinari outside. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And now here comes Young leading the break. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Young.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
The Hawks leading by 9. Young outside. Green with the block. Simmons against Gallinari. And Embiid throws it down.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Atlanta's shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Young passes to Gallinari. Outside Collins. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Harris is so quick on the drive. Sometimes defenders have to foul him and just hope he misses the shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. Then for the 76ers, Tony Bradley's checked in for Embiid, and it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And Harris drops them both. The Hawks leading by 5. Rondo passes to Okongwu. Back to Rondo. Pass to Fernando. Outside for Rondo. 5 on the clock. Here's Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fast break, Philadelphia. Curry on the wing. Dunn covering. Here's Bradley. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Ben Simmons. Rondo kicks to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Korkmaz. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta. Fernando's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. The 76ers trail by 5. 17 seconds left now here in the second. Korkmaz passes to Harris. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly because that's what they do.
Yeah, they got a young star in Trae Young. The Hawks are waiting for the talent around him to develop, but Trae Young is the man.
Yes, I believe last season the Hawks played their rookie-heavy minutes. But the team needs some veterans who've been in this position to play some heavy minutes as well.
So you got that too. Hawks fly. It's
I caught it.
Yeah.
I didn't. It wasn't that good, though.
What was that, Shaq?
It was a hawk.
Again?
Yeah. It's a hawk. That's the hawk. That's a Newark hawk.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
The Hawks leading by 5. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the small forward. Simmons against Young. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. A shot off that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Harris. Collins with some nice D. Now Young. Passes it to Gallinari. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. And that one, good. 16 points for Joel Embiid.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Hawks shooting 43% from the field. Young passes to Gallinari. It's Collins with the drive. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Atlanta again missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. At the elbow, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Thibault. There's the killer two-handed slam. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And the Hawks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Gallinari with it. Now Green defending. Yes! And the foul. That one on Embiid.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. Out left to the wing. Now here's Thibault. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
first one falls. He's off on the second.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And you really got to whack Bogdanovich to stop the basket. I mean, he's that skilled of a finisher.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He can be a solid player in this league for many years.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Harris inside, working on Collins. Here's Embiid, Young with the steal. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Atlanta leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The 76ers trail by 6. Harris outside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Harris. Shoots from 14. The offensive rebound. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Over Gallinari. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's stolen by Harris. Green against Gallinari. Offline with his 3. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. First one falls for him. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Young with the ball. He's got 11. Dishes it to Gallinari from about 19 feet. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Collins. Good work there as it goes.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Green. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari outside. That one no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. The drive by Green.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Green. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Then for the 76ers, Bradley's checked in for Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. Both free throws good from Green. The Hawks leading by 6. And here's Young. He's got 11. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Howard. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Young.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Milton the pass to Curry. Back to Milton. And the rejection by Collins. Young dishes to Rondo. And here's Gallinari outside. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
So here's Gallinari after the Sixers pick up 2. Okongwu kicks to Collins. Gallinari passes to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Collins has got 15 points.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And the 76ers call time here. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
For the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. And Hunter subbed in for Gallinari. The 76ers trail by 8. Now here's Curry. He has 7. Pass to Milton. Now here's Howard. He's covered closely. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Rondo. Pass to Fernando. He's off on that one. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Hunter. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Rondo. Atlanta leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Young. Out of hand on it. A second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Bradley. Now here's Milton. Defended by Young. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. And stolen by Hunter. Rondo scanning the floor. Offensive rebound. Fernando goes up again. The shot by Okongwu, no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
They get it back. Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Dunn outside. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. But they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Okongwu. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Bogdan Bogdanović, he's checked in for Young. Here's Rondo. He has 6.
I see him. I see him.
The pass to Bogdanović. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Howard. The dish to Curry. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The 3 from Bradley. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Curry's shot is good.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Outside Bogdanović. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rondo with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Now Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Dunn.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game. Forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Curry's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Milton finds Curry. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
1:15 left in the third quarter. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bogdanovich inside. 13 points in the game. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. Fourth, Onyeka Okongwu.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
And the first one at the line is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Howard. And it's Ben Simmons in for Korkmaz. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Atlanta with it. 7-point differential. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 8. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Curry. Rondo against Simmons. And Capella sends it back. They recover it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Simmons against Rondo. Inside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
A 6'6" Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hawks on top, up by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers trail by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Chris Dunn. Bogdanovich is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Rondo. And at the point. Clock at 4. Harris with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. The Hawks leading by 8. Harris finds Simmons. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
The Hawks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Passes it to Capella. Gallinari against Green. Capella trying to free himself up. They get the rebound. Embiid with the steal. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Thibault. Guarded closely. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thibault's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Rondo against Simmons. Rondo drives in. Okongwu kicks to Capella. Second chance shot. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with a high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. No question he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Harris drops them both. The Hawks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Atlanta calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Embiid, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Dunn, and the layup's good off the glass.
I love the mentality of Dunn, looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Rondo against Simmons. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Thibault finds Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out. 76ers trailing. Here's Simmons. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Young dishes to Collins. Molinari passes to Capella. Green with the ball. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. No good on the second free throw.
A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
They get it again, and the pass to Capella. Down low, here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Hawks lead by 1.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Embiid kicks to Thibault. Back to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
The first free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Collins. Dunn with it, outguarded by Simmons. Dunn against Simmons. Dunn dishes to Capella. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Capella missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Young against Simmons. Young, right side. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw drops in there for Thibault. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Simmons against Young. Out to Gallinari. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
And the rejection by Collins. The Hawks trail by 3. Young passes to Gallinari. Misses the 3.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. The Hawks again can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Simmons finds Harris and slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Howard's checked in for Philadelphia.
One shot.
That's good from Young.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Young. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 24 points.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Young.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Howard. Feeds it to Harris. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. The 76ers leading. Now here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons to the inside. And the basket by Harris.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Atlanta with the ball. Young outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 28 points for the game.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Pass to Harris. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Collins against Simmons. And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Hawks lead by 1. 76ers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. The pass to Thibault. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thibault's got 10 points in just the second half. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Simmons penetrating. And no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young outside. Count it, and the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
That free throw good from Young. Timeout called the 76ers.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The 76ers trail it. Now Thibault, pass to Green. He feeds it to Howard. Shoots over Capella. The 76ers with another miss.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Bogdanovich, no luck. 76ers shooting about 42% so far. Here's Green. Basket good.
Oh, when the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. I mean, ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them on track.
Young with the ball. Gallinari on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Gallinari's got 9 points here in the second half. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And here we go. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Accepting more responsibility over time. Bogdanovich, I mean, you gotta love his willingness to take these shots.
Capella against Simmons. Here's Howard. Harris trying to get free. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Dwight Howard. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Simmons against Capella. Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
Young against Simmons. With some arc. Capella dishes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to Collins. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shots good by Simmons.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 36 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Howard.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thibault. No good from 3-point territory. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.